Hello everybody, we are back here. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're all doing great. Stream started a little bit later than I wanted it to today because I was running into some issues with my other Steam account. I didn't realize that deleting the Steam app off of my phone would make it impossible to access my account because I can't get the Steam Guard codes anymore, so I'm having to work with support to try and get it back, which is always a long process. So yeah. But we're finally back here and able to do some hunting. And we are incredibly close to 49k on subs, which means we're really close to 50k. Like, it does not feel real. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but it really just doesn't feel real. It's absolutely crazy. All right, let's take a look at the map before we start. That is what we ended with yesterday. So we hunted these areas pretty heavily towards the end there, it looks like. Which means, hopefully, there'll be some nice zones at La Hacienda. I interrupted you watching my video from today. I'm sorry, Caitlin. I'm sorry. You could always watch that later. It's a video. Actually, we don't need to reset the time. It's already 9. I don't know, Floatgoat. It just happens, I guess. Hey, Smash, how's it going, dude? We got a doe. Amazing. And, oh, there actually is a couple more. There we go. It's gonna say, is it just a doe? But we do have a couple more, it seems. Which is good. Would have been sad if it was just a doe. Jake Core, thank you for the 3-month membership. Much appreciated, my dude. Welcome back. Alright, 3 deer down, off to a booming start. Amazing. Hey, Steel Shot. Things have been going pretty well. Not really anything too crazy happening though, so nothing really too new. Nice. I think that should be everything. What do you think? Is Great One number 5 close? I think there's a chance. I mean, with all the luck we had last week, I think there's definitely a chance that it's close. I sure hope so, at least. Because we've had a lot of good trophies. I don't know, DeBoss. I'm not really too familiar with, like, sports in school because I never did any when I grew up. So, yeah. Not really too familiar with it myself. What's my real name? Flinter. Hey, Braden, how's it going, dude? Nothing good yet. We just started like 2 or 3 minutes ago. Can you get a rare fur type Great One? Yes, there is a possibility to get one. It is very hard, but there is a chance to. Was that Flounder or Splinter? I couldn't hear. Yes. Yes would be the short answer to that. Then what is Flinter's real name? Geraldo. Yeah, no problem, Braden. Hey, Dog Waterman, how's it going, dude? AJN. So we got 2 more down there, and I think that should be it. Surprisingly, not much going on here at La Hacienda, which is a bit unfortunate as it is always been one of my favorite lakes to hunt. Had such an awesome weekend. Wasn't home, but I'm happy to be back. Welcome back, Burger. We're happy to have you back. It's awesome to hear that you had a good weekend. That's a deer. You know, I bet they're at this little lake again. That would explain why there's not as many around the lake. Because they're probably at this smaller one. Definitely not ideal, but we're gonna have to work around it. And, oh, it looks like we actually have some here, too, that we didn't see. 2 of them, it appears. That's a female. Hopefully this is a male. Yeah, that one is a male, okay. And that must be them. But we just heard one back there, so there definitely is some here as well. Technically, Flint's real name is pronounced Geraldo, but it's spelled Geraldo. Imagine. Imagine if that was actually his name. And he's just been lying to us all this time. Where are all these deer coming from? Why do you shoot the females and males? Isn't that counterintuitive? Not with the way I grind. The way that I grind is I'm trying to get the entire herd to respawn, not just the bucks, because I have found that, in my time playing at least, I seem to get better spawns when an entire herd is spawning fresh. It seems like it gives you better stuff than if it's just a couple deer being killed out of a herd and then respawning back into that herd. I feel like when you completely kill off everything in the herd and then it spawns a full, fresh herd, it seems to give better stuff. Might not be anything to that, but I've got my last couple great ones just shooting everything. And I've got 2 super rares by shooting everything, so it's at least working no worse than any other method, you know? So I've just stuck with it because it seems to be a pretty effective way of hunting. This method's also used by Mel and Ron McTube, and I mean, they've got insane amounts of great ones, so it must work. Hello, turkeys. 9 to 11. Deer over here. My gosh, it is so hard to shoot when you're out of breath, and we still got it somehow. We did it. Nice, Lane. That's a big one. That's really big. That is a really big deer. Oh, there's the other one we shot too. Is this the buck? Hey, it is. Nice. That means I don't gotta venture off. What happened to you? That tine is just like all out of whack. That whole side is all out of whack, actually. That's an interesting deer. Very interesting deer. Hey, Lewis, you haven't missed anything yet. Do it, Ben. Do it. Man, I haven't had a Jolly Rancher in years. You're making me want to go get some. That sounds really good. Man. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go get some at some point. And we missed a doe. How did we miss that doe? We'll probably, wait, I guess. We'll get that next run. I don't feel like running all the way back over there since we already did it once. And I don't think these would have rendered in since we just fast traveled here, so they're probably not going to be here. Let's just move to the next lake. Did I get anything good from the Pokemon stream? Are you talking about the one that we did like 3 or 4 days ago? Yeah, we got a couple good things. Trying to remember what the best thing was. We got a few pulls out of Shining Faiths. That was, I think, the main set that did pretty well. And then I uploaded a Pokemon video on the second channel a couple days ago. If you haven't seen that one, that is there to watch. And it was a pretty fun one to make. Opened a pretty cool collection box. Oh, really, Burger? That doesn't surprise me. A lot of other countries don't have a lot of the same candy that we do. And I think a lot of it is just because our candy is extremely unhealthy. A lot of our stuff is. I know for a fact Canada doesn't have a lot of the same sodas that the US does because of the fact that it has high fructose corn syrup in it. So it wouldn't surprise me if other countries don't carry the same candy. Matthew, thank you for the 3-month membership. Really appreciate that, my dude. 3 months in a row as a crow. Got that pink badge going now. Looking good. Nice. How to get your whitetail to respawn after a run? Just resetting the time. That's really all you need to do. Got a buck in there, but I can't really get a spot on him. He doesn't look like anything crazy, so I think we'll just start shooting. Watch there be a great one just hiding and I accidentally mess it up. Was not able to get that buck in the back, unfortunately. But he kind of ran out here, so we might have a shot. Actually, gonna have to go to the other one, because we officially ran out of shots in rifle number 1. And yeah, my shooting just went terrible there. We started out good, but did not end good at all. Feel a great one coming? I hope so, AE. I hope so, man. This grind is shaping up to be a long one so far. The 300 Magnum comes with Yukon. Tiawaroa has the 303. Nice, Global. Oh. Wrong way. We gotta go claim the others first. What map am I playing on? This is Rancho del Arroyo. They should, Goose Hunter. I do have a question for you, though. Are you hunting just 3 lakes, or are you hunting every lake? Because if you're hunting every lake, things tend to act a little bit different. But they should always come back to the same places you kill them, provided you're hunting enough zones. One thing that I have noticed is if you're only hunting 1 lake, then it can take longer for them to come back because of the amount of hunting pressure around that area. And if you're hunting too many lakes, they kind of tend to spread out more. What map do I want next? I want a Texas Game Ranch. I don't know if we'll ever get that, but that would be my dream map. Just got a hunting opportunity from 400 plus. Yeah, you can go past 400 meters. I believe the render distance is like 425 or 420 or something like that. Not even kidding, that's actually the render distance. And then if you use elevation, you can actually see farther out as well. Like if you're on top of a mountain, because the game draws render like completely horizontal, like perfectly flat, any type of elevation just kind of like adds distance. Kind of a cool thing that you can do. 50-hour 50k stream. No thanks. Probably not gonna do that. Yes, Dogwaterman, it does come with Yukon. What is my favorite rare? I really like the melanistic pheasant and the melanistic eastern turkey. They're absolutely beautiful. Hey, Elias, how's it going? Alright, we've finally got over to these. We've got 3 there. Did we shoot another doe? I don't think so. I think the only thing left is that buck that we completely butchered. Hey, Cheetah, how's it going, dude? Yeah, we're approaching 50k now. We're just about to hit 49,000, and then we'll be probably like a week and a half away from hitting 50k, because typically that's about how long it takes. 1 to 2 weeks to gain 1,000. And of course, we'll do a 50k special, because that is such a huge milestone. What should I do for 50k, guys? Should I do like a montage of the best kills that we've had over 50,000? Or should I do like, maybe I should show portions of my top 10 most viewed videos and talk a little bit about each one and what I remember most about it, what I liked most about it, and why I think you guys liked them. There's a lot of things we could do. I'm really curious what you guys think would be the best way to celebrate 50k, because I want to do a 50k video and a 50k live stream. $50k I should kill every type of animal in the game. That could be kind of cool. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Boop. Have fun in the Shadow Realm, Lincoln. Do a Hersher Medved stream. Oh, man. Well, we will be doing a Hirsch and a Medved video at some point soon, because I want to get one of every reserve so I can show off all the brand new intros that I plan to create. Hey, Lone Wolf, how's it going, dude? My guess would be that maybe your card or your account got disconnected from YouTube, or it's possible that it got declined. That's been happening recently where, for some reason, YouTube's just been not accepting certain forms of payment, so maybe that's what happened, because it should auto-renew always until you cancel it, so it should still be there. I'm not sure what's up. Howdy, Kyla, how's it going? Now you shall eat. But the question is, what shall you eat? And Caitlin becoming a member of the Scare Crew. Finally, it's about time, Caitlin. I'm joking. I'm joking, by the way. But thank you, I really appreciate that. Enjoy the green name in chat, the special badge icon, all the awesome emotes, ability to use commands, access to private Discord channels once you link YouTube to Discord, and access to my scrap content. Thank you. Ran out of breath there. Jeez. 12-hour stream on Medved. Oh, no, no, no. Not doing that. Not doing that. I'm not going to do any more 12-hour streams because they're just so difficult to, it's so difficult for me to make it the full 12 hours. So I think from now on, we'll do like 6-hour streams, which is still way more than I normally do, but I don't know, 12-hour streams are just really taxing on me. Especially with a baby and everything. It's not super easy to do 12 and 24-hour streams anymore. Almost 2,000 kills in my Red Deer grind. Hope I'm close to you think I am. It's possible, Nox. The thing about the Great One grind is you never know when it's going to happen. You just gotta hope that the RNG is in your favor. But if you keep on grinding, you're bound to get it eventually, so just don't give up. No, Ben, we're not going to be doing the 12-hour for 40k. We kind of put that on the back burner. We're almost at 50k now, so there's not really any point in doing a 40k celebration because that was quite a while ago now. It's more of just like personal preference, you know, Constantine. I'm not really a fan of Hirschfelden's style, you know. The only species I really go to Hirsch for is European bison and goose. Like all the other species on Hirschfelden, I'd rather hunt them on other maps that I enjoy more. So that's really the only reason that it gets dropped down quite a bit, and the fact that it's got pretty poor design when it comes to where the animals are located. It needs a population redistribution very badly. I feel like there's not enough animals that feed in the fields. There is animals that feed in the fields, right? But it's only in certain areas of the map, and it's not nearly as dense as you would expect. And then when it comes to drink zones, they're just unfortunately in very inconvenient areas, which makes a lot of people not enjoy hunting it. So I think if they do a population redistribution on Hirschfelden, I'll definitely like it more. Because I feel like right now it's just not balanced properly. It would be a good map if it got some balancing. Oh my gosh, was that a headshot? That was either a head or neck shot. That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. How about 10 5-hour streams for 50k? And it can be done on different days. I actually like that, Johnny. That's a good idea. How would you guys feel about that? We could have a week of 5-hour streams as a 50k celebration. Would you guys enjoy that? We wouldn't do 10 probably, Johnny, but I could definitely see like a week of 5-hour streams. I don't know if I could do 10 5 hours in a row, but I could probably do at least 5 to 7. 5 or 7 5-hour streams. That would be pretty fun, I think. Now, one thing you guys would have to remember, though, is that would cut down on the amount of videos that would be released during that time, because I'd be dedicating more time to streaming. So we wouldn't have as many videos during that time, but we would have a lot more streams. Well, looks like you guys are liking that idea, so yeah, I guess we'll do it. Once we hit 50k, we will start it at the beginning of the next week. So let's say we hit 50k like 2 Sundays from now. The streams would start on Monday. It'll start on a Monday whenever we do it. And then, of course, I want to prepare a special video for 50k as well. And I'll probably start creating it now and then have it ready for when we do hit 50k, because the one that I want to do is going to take a little while to make. It still just doesn't even feel real that we're this close to 50,000. Never in a million years would I ever have dreamed that I would ever have a YouTube channel that would reach that level of subscribers. Not that subscribers really is like the main purpose for having a channel, right? Like I just enjoy making content on Call of the Wild, and it's a pure bonus that I'm able to make a living off of it too, which I'm very thankful for. But it's always been one of my dreams ever since I was like 14, like I was telling you guys yesterday. So I'm just so incredibly thankful that you guys ended up seeing something in this channel and helping it grow to where it is. Oh, really, Johnny? I don't even know what my total harvests are. Let's see. Where are we at now? 41,385 total harvests. Wow. We're getting up there, man. I don't really talk about how much I make, Jacob. It's enough for me and my family to survive. That's as far as I'll go. Is a 112 Ronda Ibex good? I think that's decent. I think that's a decent one. Will they all be Call of the Wild? Oh, definitely not. If we do 5-hour streams or 7 5-hour streams, there's no way I could do 5 hours straight of Call of the Wild. I would get very tired of doing that. Most likely it would be 2 to 3 hours of Call of the Wild, and then the last 2 hours of the stream would be a different game. And each day would be a different game. How about that? So when we do this celebration streams, each of the streams will have 2 to 3 hours of Call of the Wild. And then the rest of each of those streams will be a different game, and the game will change from day to day. And we'll probably do like the games that you guys want to see most. So, I'm gonna do a poll real quick. Besides Call of the Wild, what other games do you want to be featured in these 50K live streams? Let's do some of the games that we've played a lot that you guys seem to enjoy. Oh yeah, we could definitely do that, Kyla. Are you talking about the Hunter Primal? We could do Primal. I've missed playing that game. If I can get it to work, it's really weird for me. Oh yeah, Ranch Sim would be fun. That is true. Then what's another one? Trying to think of something else I really enjoy. Oh, of course, Ark. How can I forget Ark? Alright, so there's a few options to choose from, and I'm gonna make a second poll once we get done with this one. There's so many different games that I play that I can't fit them all in one poll. So we'll do this one. And I'll just screenshot what the results are. And then I'll put up a second poll and see what gets the most votes out of that. And I think like the top 5 most voted for games will be the ones that get featured in the later half of each stream. But what we'll do is, like I was saying, 2 to 3 hours of Call of the Wild, and then we'll do a like non-hunting game after. Except for Primal. I'll make an exception for Primal. If I can get it working. It would suck if it doesn't work. Because I have been wanting to play Primal again. If it ended up not working, we could probably play the Second Extinction. Second Extinction, it would be another option. Yeah, looks like Primal's ahead for now. What's number 2? Ranch Sim's number 2, and then Ark. Not bad. No clue, Sinaldo. We don't even know when Ultimate Hunting will come out at this point. All we know is that it'll be later this year, and I really don't know what my schedules will be like then. Can I do some Bigfoot videos? I've never played Bigfoot, but I would not be opposed to playing it. We might drop that into the next poll and see if you guys want to see it. Nice, Braden. Hey, Rockin' Lit, how's it going? Do collab streams? If I can organize some special guests, then we'll do it, but it's gonna be a matter of whether or not people that I would want to collab with would actually have like free schedules during the time that I do these streams, because we still don't know when these streams will happen. We gotta hit 50K first. So we'll have to find out if the people that I typically collab with would even be available at that time. Bigfoot's fun? We might try it out. We might try it out. Alright, so it looks like Primal, Ranch Sim, and Ark are the top 3 out of this poll so far. Two, 3. Okay, looks like we got 3 down. Oh, hey there. How you doing, buddy? You thought you could hide from me, huh? You would be correct. You can hide from me. Alright, then. Probably not gonna do Farming Sim. I've tried Farm Sim before. Not really my thing. I do like Ranch Sim, though, because I guess it's a little more, like, funny to play. I'll play Ranch Sim, but I probably won't play Farming Sim. Why are we lagging so bad? Oh gosh. Uh-oh, what happened? PC doesn't feel like it's running hot, so I don't know. What's happening here? What's happening here? Oh gosh. Back to the old days of Rancho, 12 FPS. That was a big yikes. Now we're good? What? Now we're not good. Oh no. Oh no. What's happening? Maybe a memory leak? Could be a memory leak. I'm gonna check what my temperatures are at right now. Let's see what my temps are at. That's weird. My MSI Afterburner says connection to GPU 1 lost. But I'm clearly using my GPU, so I don't know what that would mean. Really strange. The lag is real? It is. I think it's just the area. I'm sure once we fast travel out, it'll be good. It's 11:01 too, so we gotta get down here fast. That's what happened in your game the other day, so it's probably just the game. Alright. Oh yeah, back up to 80 FPS. Beautiful. Perfect. We're back to somewhat normal. Got 2 deer there. Beautiful. Because I'm trying to respawn full herds, Eli. I'm not just trying to get the bucks back, I'm trying to get an entire herd to respawn as a brand new herd. Because I feel like the spawns are better when you do it that way. But it's just a theory. It's just the way I grind, it's not necessarily the way that you have to grind for it to be effective, you know? This is just the way that I've found is the most fun, and also seems to keep my herds and zones producing deer pretty regularly, and also producing good deer pretty regularly. Are me and Flinter siblings? We are twin brothers, and Kill Clinton is the son of one, but we don't know who, and yeah. I don't know. You tell me. Do I count does in the kill total? Yes, I do. Maybe we could do it like the game most people voted for will come in the first stream. Second... Yeah, that's kind of how I was planning to do it. Yeah, Hunter Primal is definitely the most voted for, which I kind of expected. Then Ranch Sim, then Ark, then Deadside. So it looks like Deadside will not be getting played. I just realized I spelled play pally instead. Amazing. I'm doing great here. Apparently we're pallying games instead of playing them. Alright, let me screenshot the results and then I will get the next poll going. Is that Piebald Lake? Wait, what do you mean Piebald Lake? Yeah, I don't even know, Nox. The whole lore of everything has got really strange recently. It's hard to say who is what and what is who now. For all I know, Flinter could be an alien that's just come down from Mars to pretend to be my twin. Let's see, what other games? We'll do 7 Days to Die. How about Second Extinction? because I don't really know too much about that game, and it would be fun to it'd be fun to play that since I'd probably be dying a lot. And then let's do Tarkov, because that's been a game that we played a lot on the channel, at least during live streams. What's the last one? We're not going to be doing Classic, because I just don't feel like playing Classic, Vine. Classic gets boring for me after a while. Oh, Phas, that's right. How could I forget Phasmophobia? That is another very popular game that we played on the channel quite a bit. Alright, let's see what you guys think of those. I don't have Red Dead Redemption, so I'd have to buy it in order to play it, and right now I'm trying to save back all the money that I do have for moving, so I'm not going to be buying any new games for these streams. Oh wow, that's really close. That's really close between everything right now. We got more votes coming in though. Looks like Phas and Tarkov are the top two there, which I kind of expected because those games are quite popular games that we play a lot. We're just good friends, Graham. It's just a joke throughout the community that we're brothers. We're not actually. The whole thing started just because we got the same trophies around the same amount of time, or around the same time, quite often. And so everybody was like, what, are you guys twins or something? You always get the same trophies. And so that's kind of how it started. And then also the comparison of that we're basically the same person. Because a lot of people, for some reason, confuse us. Or say that we sound the same. So there's just a bunch of things that have made the whole meme of us being twins. But we're not actually related. We're just friends. Yeah, Johnny is my actual brother. Flinter's just my, I guess, internet brother. Internet twin. We'll just call him the internet twin. My gosh, the lag is insane. I might need to restart my game. Because I am getting some major lag. Absolutely terrible amounts of lag. Maybe we've got a great one spawning because of the lag. You never know. But yeah, I'm going to restart the game because that is just awful lag. Terrible. Oh yeah, we both do have quite the Flinglish too. Quite a lot of Flinglish indeed. Alright, let's load back up. Yes, the Flinglish. The Flinglish is real. Alright, so it's looking like so far Phas is number 1. 7 Days to Die number 2. Tarkov trailing behind at number 3. It's just barely behind 7 Days though. If you guys haven't voted, get your votes in. These will decide what games we play on the 50K live streams. Since we're going to be doing a week of 5-hour live streams. It's all a cover-up? It is. It's all a cover-up. The internet has been lied to. Separated as babies, but you're indeed brothers? You never know. I would not be surprised nowadays. This day and age is crazy. Anything's possible. No! Ran out. We need 6 shots instead of 5. Then that would have been perfect. Ooh, never mind. 5's good enough. Alright, I'll take it. Nice. Nice. Not too bad. You should try Scum. I've seen Scum. It seems like a pretty decent game. I probably will play it at some point. I don't know if I'll play it anytime soon, though. Because as I said, I am trying to save a lot of my money right now for moving, since we're going to be moving very shortly. Great One next lake? I hope so. With all that lag we were getting, there better be something good here. If the game's gonna put me through that torture. Hey Caleb, how's it going, dude? First gold whitetail, 215 trophy rating, good. That's a decent buck. It's a decent one, Whitehammer. Looks pretty scummy. Hence the name, I guess, right? But yeah, it does look like... Oh, I just thought of another game, The Forest. Would you guys like to see me play The Forest? I haven't played The Forest in years. I completed it a while back, and then I know they've added new stuff since my last playthrough. I would totally be down for some of The Forest, if you guys want to see that game as well. Alright, let's see if we can find any deer over here. I'm actually not going to fast travel, because I don't want to spook them off. I need to figure out if there's any deer at that lake. I got a pretty good sneaking suspicion that there is. I forgot Bigfoot? Okay, so we'll do Bigfoot, and we'll do one more round of it, and then we'll pick the top 5 after that. I'd say we got roughly the same amount of votes as last time, so we can end this poll here, and then we will do another set of 4. Alright guys, so we're gonna have The Forest and... What was the other one? I already forgot. We got The Forest, let's see, Bigfoot, yes, that was the other one. What else have we played? Oh, we could play the Cycle as well. Actually, no, they're about to end their beta, so that wouldn't be possible. Oh, Prehistoric Hunt. Prehistoric Hunt is one that could be pretty good. And... what else we got? I guess we'll toss Fisher Online in there since you guys were talking about that one too. This is going to be a tough pull right here. These 4 games are very highly requested for the most part. So, I'm curious to see which one will come out on top here. Forest, Bigfoot, Prehistoric Hunt, and Fisher Online. Like, this is a really stacked lineup. Really stacked lineup. We already did Ark in a different poll, so there is a possibility we'll play some of that, depending on where it ranks overall. It looks like Bigfoot is shattering everything else. Although, let me collapse it down. The Forest is doing pretty good as well. Forest is scoring pretty well. So I think we'll get up to around 130 to 150 votes on it. And then we will end the poll there so I can get a fair, like, comparison between this poll and the other 2, and then figure out which one's got the most votes. Are we ever going to see a merged intro? No, AE. From now on, we're doing reserve-specific intros, so the intro that you see at the beginning will correlate with whatever reserve we're playing. And I'm doing this to kind of reduce the length of the intro, while also still keeping that kind of hunting show vibe to the intro. Because a lot of people like the hunting show vibe, which is why I had kept it the way it was for so long. But there was other people that thought it was too long, so I figured this was a good compromise where we can still fit a lot of trophies into the intro because we're going to have 11 different intros, while still also making sure that it's not too long. Oh, you meant Medved. Yes, there will be an intro for Medved. There will be an intro for Medved. Cheetah, 12 months as a member, dude. You got that red badge now. Looking good, man. Looking good. Welcome back. Crazy to think it has been 12 months already. That's wild. 12 months as a member. And we're losing frames again. Feels bad. I gotta figure out why I'm dropping frames. Because it didn't used to do this. And I can't figure out if maybe it's my CPU or my GPU or what. I mean, my CPU is maxing out, but I mean, that's actually not too out of the ordinary. When you're streaming and gaming off the same rig, that's pretty normal. It's not necessarily bad to have a maxed out CPU, because it just means that it's utilizing all of the cores to their fullest potential. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with the different percentages. It seems fine. PC's not running hot right now either, so I don't know. I don't know why we're getting lag spikes. It might just be Call of the Wild being Call of the Wild. To be honest, it might just be Call of the Wild lagging. Because it's Call of the Wild. I hope we got a headshot there. I don't think we did. Imagine if that brain shot had worked. Oh! Oh, hi there! Oh my gosh, that's a big deer. Wow, that's a big whitetail. That's a big level 3. Not gonna lie, my heart sunk there for a second because I thought maybe it was one of the small red great ones, but that's just a big diamond right there. That's a really big diamond. Oh my gosh. Well, things just went from 0 to 100 real quick. What was I saying? This zone had to have had something, and sure enough, we got a diamond here. I swear it's always this zone. Whenever I notice deer stop respawning over here, there's always some deer at this lake. Where is he? Okay, there's another doe. This buck's gotta be up in this brush still. I don't think he ran too far. I just can't wait to see him come back over the hill and step out of this brush. It's gonna be so cool. To see just such a huge buck trotting back through the brush. That will be really cool to see. However, I don't see anything now. Oh, correction, he's right there. Hey, buddy. You are looking especially nice today. That's a good deer. That's got to be close to max weight. That's a big buck. Let's go down. Because I kind of want to shoot this guy with the iron sights. If we can make iron sights work, then we'll do it. What a beauty. Jeez, look at that guy. That's a big deer. That's a really big deer. Yeah, it's definitely not the biggest, but it's not bad either. My guess is it's gonna be not quite max weight, but close. And I'm gonna say 267.10 on the score. Let's see if I'm right. Just judging off of the way he looks, that's gonna be my guess. It honestly might even be lower than 267. But I'm just gonna call 267.10. I feel like that is a safe bet. And then 99.35 kgs. Let's play the game of sneak up really closely and grab this deer. You know, I've already forgot the weight that I said. I'm just going to say an even number. 99.50. 99.50 and then 267.10 on the score. This guy's still nervous. He's actually not alerted again. So as long as we're not moving, we can stand up right there. But that doesn't really give us the angle I want. I would just shoot him right now straight through the neck, but I don't want to risk the, like, possibility of something weird happening with penetration. I want to make sure we get this and don't mess it up, you know? Alright, well, that'll be it. Nice. That's a big diamond. Let's see what he is. So I called 267.10 and then 99.50 kgs. Let's see how close that is. 262.20 and 97.83. It's not as big as I thought. That's actually really low scoring from compared to what I expected. I guess it's possible this might be 1 or 2 racks below the big rack. The thing about whitetails, they actually have a lot of different racks for the diamonds. However, they look very similar to each other. It's a good deer, though. Really solid diamond. Yeah, it's a really low scoring one. A lot more low scoring than I expected. Also, we got 174 votes on that one. And Bigfoot and the Forest were the clear winners. Like, by quite a bit. Alright, now it's time for me to kind of figure out what had the most votes in total. And then put those in a poll. And that will determine the order in which we play them. So let me go ahead and go through all these real quick. Let's see. Oh, I guess I've got it to where it still shows up here. So 53% on Primal. That would be around 70, 75 votes. 70 or 75 votes, I think. And then Faz and 7 days were pretty high on here. That would be about probably 30 to 40 votes for each of those. And then Bigfoot in the Forest blew away with this one. So it looks like it's going to be Bigfoot, the Forest, 7 days, Faz, and Primal. Yeah. Looks like that's gonna be it. It looks like 7 Days to Die was the least voted, so that one's gonna be the very last one we do. That'll be number 5. Let's create a poll for the other 4 options to see which one gets played first. The Forest, Hunter, Primal. I'm assuming Primal's probably gonna win. Bigfoot, and what was the last one? Phasmophobia, that's right. Alright guys, let me know. What order will we choose these games during the 50K celebration week? This will determine what order we play everything in, which day we play them. And then the last one will be 7 days, it looks like. At least I think. Hold on, let me look at that again. Oh yeah, these ones. Dead Side, Range Sim, and Arc didn't get enough votes, so yeah, it would be 7 days. Alright. So we got that pretty much sorted out. It looks like Bigfoot's gonna be the first one we play, though. You guys are absolutely going crazy on the Bigfoot votes. Looks like it's gonna be Bigfoot, Primal, Forest, and Faz. Okay, okay. Got an interesting lineup. I like it. Just keep in mind, for those of you that just jumped in here, all of these games will get played during the 50K week. This just determines the order. So the first stream will be 2 to 3 hours of Call of the Wild, and then it looks like the rest of the stream will be Bigfoot. So 2 to 3 hours of Bigfoot. The next stream after that will be 2 to 3 hours of Call of the Wild, and then 2 to 3 hours of Primal. The day after that will be 2 to 3 hours of Call of the Wild, then 2 to 3 hours of the Forest, and then Faz, and then 7 days for the final day, you know, etc. So it looks like that's gonna be the order we do it in. I'm pretty excited for this. Ooh. They moved over here. Interesting. This is actually around the spot that we got our third great one. Could it be a sign? Are we gonna have a repeat of that luck? One, two, and 3. It looks like just 3 over in this zone this time. Boop! Butt shots. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Alright, later, Baxley. Yeah, I'm liking this lineup. Bigfoot, Primal, Forest, Faz, and then 7 days. That's gonna be a fun week. We should see if we can get Kill Clinton to join us for the Forest. That would be a lot of fun. If we could get Kill Clinton to join us for Forest, that would be great. And then Kyla was saying that she wants to join us for the Hunter Primal. And then we'll probably get... I'm gonna see if I can get Hollow Crow and Kill Clinton and maybe a couple other people like Caitlin and possibly Barobra to play Phasmophobia. That could be a lot of fun. And then for Bigfoot, I have no idea what I'm doing there, so I'm gonna need as much help as I can get. Oh, definitely, Acid. I'll keep you in mind for sure. Just send me a message on Discord so I can see your name whenever I go to Discord so I remember. Because I forget everything very easily. I don't know, Adam. I don't know, man. Bigfoot with KC, that would be fun. He's played it before, hasn't he? Alright, awesome, Caitlin. Awesome. And then we can see if we can get Kill Clinton to play it too. Yeah, Spencer, we got ourselves a diamond. It was a 262 scoring diamond. Pretty good sized buck. Very, very nice deer. Looks like we got one more over here at least, and I think there should be one more down here too. Yeah, here's the blood. Wasn't a great shot, so I'm guessing it was spine. It'll be a mess and beautiful. Probably. It's gonna be hectic. But it should be fun. Hey, Nightly, how's it going, dude? The snow map in Bigfoot has zip lines? Oh my gosh, yes. That sounds incredible. What's my largest scoring whitetail besides the great one? I've got one that scored 291, but that was before they changed the scoring on them, so they don't reach that score anymore. I'd say post changes, my biggest one is 274.4, I believe. Alright, thank you, Acid. That'll make it much easier to remember. I don't know, Revive. I guess they're just tanks. Everyone can take turns being Bigfoot. That would be fun. I mean, with like 2 hours of playing, I feel like we could definitely have everybody be Bigfoot at least once, right? I don't know how long the games actually last because I haven't played it before, but I'm assuming everybody would be able to play in that amount of time. Alright, nothing over here. Oh, we're talking about Bigfoot, bruh. We're talking about doing Bigfoot and Phasmophobia and stuff as like 50k live streams. I don't know if you heard the plan, but what we're gonna do is the second that we hit 50k, the very next following week, we will schedule 5-hour live streams every day for a week. We will do 5-hour live streams featuring Call of the Wild plus one other game each day. And the games that got the most votes were The Forest, The Hunter Primal, Bigfoot, Phasmophobia, and 7 Days to Die. So we'll be playing those games, and we were wondering if you wanted to join us for Bigfoot and also for Phasmophobia. Imagine if that had actually hit. Don't think there's anything over there, sadly. No clue, Seth. I really don't keep track of them. I just found the ones that I wanted to hunt and started grinding. Oh, nice, Acid. You can definitely join us for 7 days if you want to. I've got a server that's set up for the community to play on. Well, not really the community, but like for content creators and like moderators to jump onto anytime. I just need to update it, I think. But I'll probably update that and then we can jump on there. Or we could start fresh if you guys would prefer to see us start fresh on 7 days. Alright, bruh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Hunter's Life, we got a diamond. 262 scoring. Pretty decent sized buck. Yeah, Adam, the 308's crazy. Such a beast of a rifle. This thing is just unstoppable. Oh no, CK, that's not good, man. I've heard about that glitch. Luckily, I've not experienced that one myself, but that's not fun, dude. Sorry to hear that. Alright, the whitetail population is 4 less now. Yeah, me too, Johnny. I still want it as well. Just for variety. Alright, Acid for sure. For sure. Is there an exact time it takes for an animal to respawn after being killed? Not really. From what I understand, just from my experience playing, it seems that animals respawn the second you claim the animal that you killed. Like, for example, now that I've picked up this deer, its respawn is already spawning on the map somewhere. But the reason it takes a while to get them back to their zones sometimes is because they have to walk all the way there. And a lot of times there's always a chance that they'll end up going somewhere else on the map as well. You guys may have noticed that sometimes animals just don't return to the same areas, and usually they're going to a different zone. But they do respawn immediately. It's just a matter of them walking back to their zones, which is why time resetting tends to get them straight into their zones, because it bypasses the travel time. Yeah, catch and release. We got a diamond, whitetail scoring 262. Yeah, probably, Adam. Probably. I don't think they'll do that, though. Even though I think technically they could make one in 338. I'm pretty sure there's a 338 AR if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that would be cool, Johnny. That would be cool for sure. And honestly, if they were to do a Class 9 AR, that would actually be the direction they would take, I think. Since the 4570 is a usable caliber on them, and it doesn't kill them, like, incredibly fast, so it wouldn't be overpowered if they did a semi-auto version of it. Yeah, that honestly might be the compromise to go with there. Favorite gun is the Eckers 30-06. I'm the best with it, but 308 is my runner-up. Yeah, Eckers 30-06 is good too. Honestly, that's the beauty of Call of the Wild's rifles. Like, though the system is far from perfect and it has a lot of issues, it's still one of those things where, like, you can use any gun that is usable on those classes and it'll still do plenty fine. Like, just because the 308 is technically the, I guess, most efficient and most effective rifle in the 4-8 range doesn't mean that you can't still do work with the 30-06 or the M1 or even the 7mm. Like, they're all still good rifles. Like, even the 6.5 can do pretty well against deer. And I think that's one of the cool things about the way they've done things in Call of the Wild. It does give you lots of options on what you can use. Probably should have fast traveled over here first, because these are going to spook now, I think. Yeah, personally, I don't see them adding a 50 BMG, because it's not that popular of an option for hunting. In most cases, if people are going to choose something of that size, they'll go with something along the lines of a 375, a 460, a 416, 470. Like, there's a lot of options people would go with over a 50 cal for hunting. It's not really much of a hunting rifle, you know. It does get used on some occasions, but it's very rare. That's a good buck. I don't think that's diamond potential, but it's so wide that it might be, even though I don't think it's the right rack. I think that actually might be a really high scoring one. I don't know if it'll make diamond, but it might be 240s, like mid 240s, which is not a common score range to hit. That'd be cool. Not really too much, Colton. We got a diamond a little bit ago. I don't know if you saw that one or not, but we got a 262 scoring diamond. Keith Warren has entered the chat. Just want a 375 for class 8 to 9. More power than 300, but can't work on class 7, making 300 not totally useless. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm down for anything when it comes to new rifles. Just give me some new guns and I'll be happy. Nice, Kevin. What do I think the next great one will be? I think it's probably going to be a mule deer. If I were to take a guess. That's a good deer. I think this actually is the diamond rack. It's just really squished. It looks like the diamond rack, just a really squished, wonky version of it. This might be a diamond, actually. Ah, 242. Okay, maybe it isn't the diamond rack. This actually might be the one below it. Wow. Big deer, though. Like I was saying, this one was going to be high scoring regardless because of how wide it is. That's quite the crazy whitetail. Very crazy looking. Oh, I would keep streaming at him. For sure. We found our first and third great one on stream, and both times we just continued going. What's max score for a diamond whitetail now? There is no max score because TrueRax is one of those systems where it always has like a possibility of being a little bit higher scoring, you know, because there is so many different positions those antlers can be in. Technically, you could always find a trophy that's like 0.01 larger than the last. But the largest I've seen anybody ever post was 276. 276 is the highest I've seen. Okay, we're actually going to go to the next lake. We don't have a lot of time left, and this lake usually takes at least 30 in-game minutes to hunt. So I'm going to go straight to this lake since we didn't get to hunt much of it last time. Later, tall boy. What is TrueRax? It's a random antler system that they've got implemented on most of the animals in the game. It basically just randomizes the position of the antlers so that you get deer that look different from each other instead of them all being the same. You may notice that we have a lot of deer that look similar, but they have very slight differences that make them at least stand out a little bit. That's what TrueRax does. It just kind of bends the antlers in different angles, bends the tines in different angles. That way they don't all look exactly the same. Come on. Slow down. Oh, or die. That works too. I'll take that as well. I don't know where the rest of these deer are. They had to have stopped behind the brush. Oh well, we got a few. Yeah, they're not amazing, Joe. I think the smaller blacktail look really good, but the bigger blacktail, they don't look like real blacktail. A lot of them have tines that are way too short. That's a big deer. Oh man, that's only a 2. That thing looked bigger for a second. I thought that might have been a 3. Wow. We actually got quite a few deer down now. This lake has just been so consistent. Yeah, the whitetail need an entire overhaul in my opinion. There's way too many 7 and 8 points. Or, I guess they'd be called 14 and 16 points. Here in Oregon, we just call them by whatever side has the most, so if I ever say it like that and it sounds out of place, then that's why. Here in Oregon, an 8x8 would be considered an 8 points, so I just have the habit of saying it, but an 8x8 whitetail should not be as common as it is. Pretty much every deer in Call of the Wild, pretty much every whitetail is an 8x8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is an 8x8 right here, and this is just kind of like a slightly above average deer. Uh-oh, we're dropping frames. Oh gosh, we're dropping frames hard. What happened? Oh no, what happened? Can you guys at least hear what I'm saying? Are you guys able to at least hear what I'm saying? Because yeah, it does look like we're dropping frames. We good? No? Still lagging? Yeah, it's still dropping frames bad. I don't know what happened. It was all good and now it's just dropping hard. Oh man, I honestly can't wait to get better internet when we move. When we move, I'm 100% switching over to fiber because I am tired of the random lag that we get with Xfinity. It's honestly awful. I swear Xfinity is the absolute worst internet I've ever had to deal with. So inconsistent and just terrible at times, honestly. Well, we just gotta power through it and hope that it will cease up soon. Or ease up soon. But yeah, little lesson for everybody. Don't use Xfinity if you plan on streaming. It's terrible. Your ISP is fine. You're right, Caitlin. It's fine. It's totally not like they throttle us every evening. And have so many issues throughout the day. Still dropping frames. My gosh. Later, Sam. Well, guys, I don't know what to do. We're still dropping frames. I might have to just end the stream because it's unfortunately being really rough right now. And like, I can't do anything about it unless I restart the router, really. I think restarting the router is the only option I have. However, that would end the stream regardless, so I think we might have to end it. Unfortunately. Consistently drop at 1 AM? Yep, it is quite terrible. You use too much, they're losing money on you. They better not be losing money with as much as they charge us.